HARK, we are here. It is time for yet another episode of Star Wars Unlimited. This time a special Friday episode. Today I have for you my brand new first sealed experience in Star Wars Unlimited. Last week I was at the Star Wars Unlimited Community Celebration with a bunch of other content producers and news media and lots of other really fun people to hang out with. Execs from FFG, execs from Asmodee, designers of the game, people who are just in charge of the day-to-day for the company and for Star Wars Unlimited. Really great experience, really fun, very validating for me personally to be invited to go take part in this, especially given I've been covering this game, not necessarily exactly day one, but close enough. So once again, thank you FFG for providing the materials that we had to be able to play these games. There's a lot of cool things. You've already seen the starter deck. There's other things that are going to be coming out that I will showcase to you all. I have a deck pod, I have some tokens and stuff like that we'll look at. But in this video today, I will be showcasing my sealed pulls from the first 6 packs, the sealed deck that I built, which was played in the third game against Matt from comicbook.com. Really cool guy. We had a very fun set of conversations during dinner the night before. All kinds of really cool things. I believe he will have his camera point of view recorded for his stuff. I do want to apologize in advance. There's a lot of glare. There was nothing really we could do about it. The Gamegenic sleeves, the one fault on them, unfortunately, is that they don't seem to be anti-glare. So I do try to do some card pops anytime a card is called out, but unfortunately, you'll just have to figure out what's going on as it's playing. I do also try to talk out my gameplay moves. In the next gameplay video you see, it will be the draft gameplay. I'll try to have the card pops for that one as well. So thank you very much for joining me, everybody. We will get right onto the sealed polls, then the sealed deck, then the gameplay, and then I'll see you on the back end of this video.
All right, so we're going to hope that we can get some audio on this. I am here at the Star Wars Unlimited Community Celebration. It's been a really fun time so far. We had a really good dinner. The audio on this may or may not matter. But one of the things we did get was we got the event-exclusive Hyperspace Luke Invaders, which are something that we could use. But the thing that you all are here to see, the one stuff that you want here is the packs. So this will be my first official pack opening. That'll go into a video at some point in time. Let's get started. Let me see if I can fix this. We're going to hope that this just works. So below me is the 2-player mat. That's what we have, but we're going to pop open this first pack. This is the first pack ever I will be able to open of Star Wars Unlimited, and I am excited. I hope you are as well. So we're starting off with, we've got ourselves Leia Organa Alliance General, so that's an available leader that I have. I'm going to put that up here. Managed to pick up a Hyperspace Echo base. That's really cool. So we're looking at, we've got Consortium Star Viper. We have a Death Trooper card that I famously did not necessarily like initially. I still don't necessarily know if I like it a lot. We have a Cantina Braggart. Everybody's seen that. We have a Vanguard Infantry. It's good for green, or for command. We have Alliance X-Wing. Ooh, this is a new card. This is a Corellian Freighter. That's pretty cool. I like the art on that. We have a Jawa Scavenger. Shout out to the Garbage Rollers. We have Gamorrean Guards. Got ourselves a Hyperspace Snowspeeder. That's a fantastic looking card. I've seen the Hyper foil of this, really good. Cartel Spacer, another good card here. We have Mon Mothma. We have a Ruthless Raider. We have a Sneak Attack, another card that I haven't seen yet. And then we have ourselves a foil, nicely foiled Han, Reluctant Hero, fantastic. Seeing the back of the card in hand compared to some of the other ones, it's actually really good. I know a lot of people complained about the backs, but I like them. So that's our first pack. Got some good stuff. A couple of new cards here. I'm sure by the time this video comes out, y'all know what all the new cards are, or the full set. So let's get right into the second pack. Our leader is Chewbacca, everybody's least favorite Wookiee. Next we have Castro City as our aggression base, so that's nice. We just need 2 more bases to complete a set here for at least playable. We have Repair. We have a Wampa. I've got a foil in the back there. We have a DJ Laser, Cloud City Wingguard, Spec Force Soldier, Steadfast Battalion, TIE Line Fighter, Crafty Smuggler, Liberator Gunship. I'll never be able to get that name right. We've got a Yoda Old Master. We have a Cantina Bounty here, double cunning, really good card. We have General Tag. Search Your Feelings, our fetch. And then we have here a hyper foil open fire. Very nice, very nice. All right, that's actually probably going to go right into a binder at some point. All right, third pack. Let's go. Somebody already opened a showcase leader. It was a showcase Krennic, literally the first pack opened, and that was pretty cool. All right, we've got Sabine Wren. We're in a good position. This might be my my leader used for the sealed event. We got a Capital City. Looks like somebody got another showcase. We have ourselves a Cargo Juggernaut. If I hear anything, I'll let you guys know what it sounds like. There's a lot of noise here. Again, the audio may or may not be kept here. We got Keep Fighting. We have Escort Skiff. We have Vigilant Honor Guards, Jeddah Agitator. We have an Alliance Dispatcher, Underworld Thug. This is another unit we don't know. Fantastic art. Got a Surprise Strike. We have a Hyperspace Mercenary Company. That's a good card. We got a Carabast. We have a Baze Malbus, a Vanguard Ace. Ooh, Jedi Lightsaber. And then we have a Foil Precision Fire here. That's a decent card. Goes good with Troopers. Halfway through, we've got another pack here. Gonna pop this bad boy open. We have ourselves the one, the only Grand Admiral Thrawn. And then we have a Cunning base here. So we now currently have a full spread of aspect for bases. We've got a Snow Speeder. We've got a Resilience. We've got a Death Star Stormtrooper. We've got Academy Training, Scout Bike Pursuer, Ardent Sympathizer, ATST, 7th Fleet Defender. We have here a Frontier AT-AT aspectless unit. Prepare for takeoff. Forced Surrender. Lieutenant Childson. We have a Black 1, our first legendary pulled as part of the channel, which is fantastic. And then we got a Foil Rogue Squadron Skirmisher. This might end up getting run in my sealed deck. So, pretty good there. Next, fifth pack, we've got ourselves a Hyperspace Leia Organa. Fantastic look there. Could be a leader I run as well, but I think I really want to try to run Sabine. But that's fantastic. We got ourselves a Command Center. We have the Regional Sympathizers, a Patrolling V-Wing, a Moment of Peace, Occupier Siege Tank, Gladiator Star Destroyer, a Vanquish, very good card to use, a Waylay, another very good card to use, Syndicate Lackeys, Maximum Firepower, Pirated Starfighter, Rogue Squadron Skirmisher. We got a Force Choke. We have a K2SO, and we have a Foil Jawa Scavenger. Again, shout out to the Garbage Rollers. All right, last pack for this sealed, and then we'll take a look at our full deck once I have it built. We got ourselves a Boba Fett, because of course we gotta have the Fett, because his backpack's got jets. We have here the Dagobah Swamp. We have a Partisan Insurgent, a Tactical Advantage, Guardian of the Wills, Guerrilla Attack Pod. This is a AT-DP. We've got Homestead Militia. We've got Consular Security Force. We have a Disarm. Lots of cards. Got a Rogue Operative. Got a Volunteer Soldier. Got a TIE Advanced. Got a Distant Patroller. We have here a Hyperspace Ezra Bridger. And of course, that is my preview, so I'm very happy to pull the Hyperspace version of this. Need a Hyperfoil, though. We got another Han Solo. Might have to go Cunning. And then we have Recruits. So that is all we have. Honestly, in terms of characters to use for... This is very disorienting, honestly. Characters to use for our deck. We're going to be probably using Sabine, but Leia is another good option, especially because she's hyperfoiled, or hyperspace. All right, so we're going to go ahead and cut this here. The next thing you'll see is my full deck. We're going to try to go 30 cards. See you in a bit.
All right, so you've seen my sealed pulls. However, the two games that I played with the deck that I built at the moment, which was Sabine and the Administrator Tower, I think is what it was, ended up not being able to be recorded because the situation of cameras recording at the time was not great. We managed to, Matt from comicbook.com and myself managed to actually figure out a situation where we could both record at the same time. So I played a second game with him, or excuse me, a third game with him, changing up to a different deck. And we have the camera here so I can show you what the deck is. I'm going to go over the names of everything here really quick and a couple of the specific things that ended up working out really well or things that I liked a lot. So going right off the bat here, this is the sealed deck. Again, I apologize for the glow. There's not too much I can do about it. We were running Boba Fett and Kestro City on the back, shield token, basically to get the aspects of Cunning and aggression. I didn't actually use Boba Fett's major effect myself on the leader side much, but I did end up getting a lot of use out of his backside plus his actual leader card. I have this in a slide case because FFG was kind enough to give us one of these lovely deck boxes where it goes right here. By the way, this deck box, theoretically, if it's the same product that they're selling, comes with a slide case. That is awesome. Putting aside this draft deck, which we'll talk about in another video, I do have here the list of cards that I was running. The units are in these first three, and then we have events. Going over these really quick, we got 2 Jawa Scavengers. Once again, shout out to the Garbage Rollers. I wish I had gotten a third one. I absolutely would have played it if I did, so I could play Justin, Tyler, and Jason all at once. We've got a Katina Braggart. We have a Death Star Stormtrooper, Crafty Smuggler, Partisan Insurgent, Jeddah Agitator, Underworld Thug, Ardent Sympathizer, Wampa, Frontier AT-RT, Occupier Siege Tank, Syndicate Lackeys AT-ST. For space, we have 1 TIE Line Fighter, Cartel Spacer, Pirated Starfighter, 7th Fleet Defender, TIE Advanced, Carillion Freighter, Ruthless Raider. That did a lot of work. And then in terms of events, we have Precision Fire, Disarm, Sneak Attack, Surprise Strike, Keep Fighting, Force Choke, Open Fire, Waylay, and Maximum Firepower. A couple of things to note here is I had a combination of, first of all, red Gamegenic sleeves. These are absolutely incredible. I had a combination of cards here where in the Sabine deck, I did not run Pirated Starfighter, even though I probably should have. But in the Boba Fett deck, I was running both the Starfighter and the Spacer. And I did have a turn where I played the Spacer and then played the Starfighter to pop the Spacer back to my hand, and then played the Spacer again to stop my opponent from, or that was a play that I was prepared to do. I did end up doing that later in a different sealed game, which I don't have footage for. But the Ruthless Raider was pretty good. This Open Fire came in handy. All 3 games I was able to play it because it is just solid aggression. The combination of cards that I was able to play with Waylay, Open Fire, Surprise Strike. Precision Fire came out once, but not in the game that you'll see. Force Choke, I mean, 2 cost, 5 damage, still pretty good. Maximum Firepower didn't really become relevant, but it was there because I did have a handful of Imperial units. I had the Siege Tank, I had the ATST, I had the Death Star Trooper, I had the Advance, the 7th Fleet Defender, the Raider, and then the TIE Line Fighter. I put the Carillion Freighter in, even though it didn't get used, because again, space is super important. The Sabine deck won both. I won all 3 games against Matt from Computer.com. Very gracious opponent, very fun to play against. He was still learning the game, trying to get used to it. He hadn't played since Gen Con. Obviously, I had played way more recently, but ultimately the deck performed the way that it should. Both of these decks performed the way that it should, where it was just effectively attacks, 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 attacks. I love this Open Fire here. It was super, super cool to pull off. That lovely shiny hyper foil here. I mean, even the Precision Fire itself, nice foil. I did manage to use that in the first game. Disarm. You'll see in my draft games that Disarm came into a little bit better play, but ultimately this was a fun sealed deck, and I imagine people playing a pre-release are probably going to be looking for something similar to this build here, or the build that I saw Just Jack pull, which was absolutely brutal. He pulled a Cunning, he pulled a Jabba, he pulled a Bosk, he pulled a Fett Fire Spray. He was running Boba Fett, which I think his Boba Fett was also hyperspace. It was disgusting. Jack, you're disgusting. So, but next you'll see the gameplay from this specific game. The audio is actually pretty fine. You should be able to hear myself and Matt pretty clearly. But you'll still hear the background noise of everybody else talking. And in the next video that pops out, we'll go over my draft deck, which is also got 2 games associated with game designer John Leo, incredible person. We'll talk about that in the next video. But for now, here is gameplay.
Oh, that's fine. All right. Do the same thing. Spark or Star Wars?
Star Wars.
It is Star Wars. Congratulations. I don't know if the sound's going to catch on this, but if it does, I'll keep it. If not, I'll just commentate it after the fact.
I'm not even doing sound on this one because I was like, the mic picks up so close anyway.
Yeah. This is one of those ones where I could probably point, if I drop the shotgun mic on the top and pointed it straight down, it might work. But that also makes me incredibly nervous. Well, your character and your location are very thematic to my character. That's 5, that's 6. 5, 6. Okay. I'll take those. Okay. You are first.
All right.
Yeah, you don't really even need to use the Sentinel ability. All right, we're gonna tap 2, and we're gonna drop exhaust 2. We're gonna drop the Jetta Agitator. So he's got Saboteur. He's a 2/1. If I control a unit, deal 2 damage to a ground unit or base when I attack. You're set and ready to go. Are you gonna claim?
I am. Gonna have to
Take
pass.
the initiative.
Yeah. Pass.
Cool. I'll pass as well. So we do 2. Oh yeah. Okay, you are the start. Okay. Chewbacca ability to bring a Sentinel, the Fleet Lieutenant. If you want to grab the purple exclamation point or something, so that way I'm not an idiot and I remember.
Protect my Jawa.
And then you're gonna swing with that Jawa, huh?
I don't know.
I mean, you have the 1 plate ability.
Well, it was a rebel, right?
So you get to attack with a unit. Period. It only gets the attack bonus if it's a rebel.
Oh, gotcha. Okay,
So
that's why
you
I
can
thought I
swing
couldn't
with
even
that
do it.
Jawa.
Yeah, we'll go for it.
The agitator or the base. So we'll kill each other. That's unfortunate. I don't want to do this, but I'm going to. I'm going to throw a Cartel Spacer. When played, if I control another cunning unit, which I do not, I can exhaust an enemy unit that costs 4 or less.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually going to activate Boba's ability when this leaves. I forgot. I can exhaust this to refresh. No, I can't, because that would have happened before I played this. So never mind. That doesn't count. But basically, whenever a unit leaves the board, an enemy unit leaves the board, I can exhaust to bring a resource back.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. That's why he's one of the stronger leaders at the moment. Your action.
I can't. Nope. I pass. And
So you're going to claim. Cool. Sounds good. We'll draw up now. I will pass. That's a good card. And then this goes away because you are no longer a Sentinel. The fact that you got to foil one of those already kind of makes me mad. So this actually only costs you 2 because you have another trooper unit in play.
That's right.
So, yep. Did you want to do the Sentinel thing?
Yeah. Cool. That's why I was like, I meant to flip that first.
Yeah,
But
you're good. Lots of things happening right now. I'm going to spend 2 and put my Partisan Insurgent in play. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go ahead and let's get some. Well, actually, let's do this first. 1.
Resilience. Okay, so that's got 6 health and raid 1. Jesus. All right, I'm going to spend 2 I'm going to play Surprise Strike, targeting my Cartel Spacer. So I attack with the units. It gets +3/+0 for the attack. So I'm going to hit your base for 5.
Jeez.
Yep.
Heavy duty. All right. Alright, let's go ahead and attack. We're going to get some hits on the base.
That sounds good. All right, so we have taken 3 damage. I will, for the first time today, take the initiative.
Alright, cool. Pass.
Cool. All right, draw 2. That's actually a good play there. Okay. All right. Let me know when you are ready. All right.
I'm ready.
2 to your base with my Cartel Spacer. I'm glad we were both able to get.
Yeah, I
angles
know,
for
right?
this.
I'm going to go
Regional sympathizers. That's not great. Okay, I'm gonna exhaust 1 resource to play a tie line fighter. Your action. You have your own TIE fighter, it's just different.
It's yellow.
Yeah, I'm gonna exhaust this to put a TIE Advanced in play, which is going to give me 2 experience tokens on a unit, an Imperial unit I control, which is going to be my TIE line fighter.
Awesome. Alright. I will do initiative.
Okay, so this is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna put Fett into play. That doesn't help me, but we're gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna swing at your regional sympathizers. So I will take 3 damage back, but your unit will die. I get to refresh 2 resources because one of your units died after I completed this attack.
Nice.
Unfortunately, I do not control another aggression unit, so I will just attack your base for 1. Okay. Good?
Yep.
All right, so let's draw cards. I'm going to put that into play.
Okay, it's me first.
Yep.
Let's see.
Okay. We're going to go ahead and I will... I'll go ahead and I'm going to pay 6, and I'm going to play Ruthless Raider. When played and when defeated, deal 2 damage to an enemy base and 2 damage to an enemy unit. So I'll deal 2 damage to your Mining Guild fighter to defeat it, and then I will deal 2 damage to your base. Go ahead.
All right.
Touch. Thank you.
We'll go ahead and attack him 2 more.
Okay, so I'm gonna take 3 damage, and you're gonna take 4 back. That changes some plays. Damn. I'm probably not going to be able to get use of my effect, but that's okay. We're going to have my Partisan Insurgent, which does give the rate 2 because I do control an aggression unit, attack your Cloud Wing Guard for 3. I will take 2 back.
Alright. And then I'm gonna get Boba.
Okay, so we'll trade there. That's fine. We will attack your base for 4 with my TIE Line Fighter.
Forward. Okay. And then two, draw a card.
So that's only on the attack.
That's right. Okay, that's me.
Swing 2 at your base. So if you want to grab a 10.
I will do initiative.
Okay. 3 at your base. I've got them all right here. Yes, and that's it. So now we go to, I will pass. We go to draw step. Do I want to do that? Nah, I'm just going to keep my hand. I'm not going to resource.
Vehicle.
Okay, so you're gonna ambush into this. Okay, you'll take 1 back. That's a smart play. We're gonna go 4 to your base with my Ruthless Raider. So we'll take this off and you put a 5 on there. So you're currently at 23.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
That's so quick.
It does, but that's a really good thing, honestly.
Let's see. So that's all the cards I have. So now let's
I mean, you got
just hit your
attacks.
base. So go ahead and attack with him for 2. Hit your base.
I take that 2. I'm gonna go ahead and attack with my Cartel Spacer at your base for 2. So that puts you at 25.
I'm gonna go ahead and attack with him too as well.
So that's gonna be another 3 to my base. I do have lethal on board. 3 to your base. Yep. I assume you're going to swing that TIE Fighter.
Yep.
Yep. Cool. If you want to pay 2 to draw a card, you can.
I can. Oh, I can. Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
All right.
So this wins the game.
Yeah.
Right here. But before I do that, so we'll say that's the declared I win, yay.
Yeah.
What I was actually going to do is I was going to pay 2 to drop my Pirated Starfighter. When played, it brings 1 back to my hand, so I can bring this back to my hand, and then in the next action, play it if you had any non-exhausted units.
Oh, nice.
So, good game, sir.
That's good.
That was fun. That was, aggression and cunning is nuts.
And there we go. I did indeed win all 3 games against Matt from comicbook.com. They were fun games. Lots of little things to learn as you go through about what's important to select in terms of target priority and analyzing the threats that are on the table. Lots of different things to go through. But once again, thank you very much to Matt from comicbook.com. I'm going to put a link to the website below and try to see if I can find the specific location of his articles, or at least the page that links to him specifically. So that was very fun. Again, thank you to FFG for the opportunity to come out and do this. We do have, I have the rest of my sealed packs to open up. I did open 3 packs for our draft pod that I was able to do. We'll talk about that in the draft video at a later date. But then I had 15 more packs to open. That sealed video will be coming in, or that box, remainder booster box opening, we'll say, will be coming in the future as well. So lots of different things that are going to be coming out. I'm trying not to flood YouTube with a bunch of different videos. It's really not how things are generally done very well. Trying to be as consistent as possible. Plus, we're close. We're close to the release. There's going to be lots of things to talk about once the game actually drops March 8th. So thank you very much for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Remember to like and comment on the video. Comment what your favorite play was, what the coolest thing that I pulled was that you think is. Subscribe to the channel, follow me on all the social medias at RybackStun, and with that, I will see you in the stars.